It takes a lot of guts and pettiness for Wendy's to tweet after Katy Perry returned from space. They responded to a tweet that said Katy Perry has come back from space, and they said, "Can we send her back?"
Oh, Wendy's getting shady on Insta or Twitter.
Sorry, but I laughed so hard when I saw that. It's a Twitter account that's heavily into pop culture and very, very successful one at that. So a lot of people saw this. Then it gets even better because Kesha put on her Instagram and her social media a picture of her sipping on some type of a Wendy's beverage.
Oh, well, because of course, Dr. Luke.
Yes.
Right, because Katy Perry worked with Dr. Luke just last year for her Women's World album, and which is supposed to be about female empowerment. But she's working with Dr. Luke.
Well, also, and people thought of that as tone deaf, not only for the Dr. Luke reason, but of course, like it just seemed like this is like it seems like women's empowerment, but like you're making kind of a mockery of it, or it just seemed like, anyway, so people pointed that out at the time. And it's interesting that she then ends up being the woman in space on the trip to space that people are going after because it just seems like kind of a stereotypical, like woman's trip to space, right? So it seems like the same themes are like
they reduce themselves to how they looked instead of actually what
ladies in space. I mean, yeah.
I just think I don't know. I'm like, yes, Wendy's. I love the sassiness. I just love the pettiness. Somebody who typed out that small sentence and then hit, yes, done. Mm-hmm. We're doing this. So.
Exactly.
Congratulations to Wendy's.
Get your Frosty because they're real petty over there.
They're real frosty.
It is Wendy's world and we're lucky to be living in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You guys want to do some blind items?
Let's do them.
Let's get it started today with this blind item. This A-list celeb knew exactly what she was doing when she made the surprise appearance. She has just been told to play dumb so she doesn't get dragged into the upcoming legal battle. Too late for that. This A-list celeb knew exactly what she was doing when she made the surprise appearance. She is just being told to play dumb so she doesn't get dragged into the upcoming legal battle. A little too late for that.
Is the legal battle something to do with like Blake Lively or?
It is not. Okay. Surprisingly enough. No. Surprisingly enough.
Legal battle. Is this, so the celebrity is not an actor?
Not an actor.
And she
has acted.
Oh.
Megan?
Nope.
She's popped up recently at something.
Yep.
Was it a movie premiere?
No.
Was it the space launch?
It was not.
Was it Coachella?
It was not. A little longer ago than all of those things.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like not an award show?
Not super long ago, but a little bit longer ago. Not an award show.
A red carpet?
Nope.
Super Bowl?
Oh.
Ooh.
You picked up on that little super clue? Okay, good.
No, I didn't, but I'm going to claim it.
You can claim it. I worked a little super in there. This A-list celeb knew exactly what she was doing when she made the surprise appearance. She has been told to play dumb so she doesn't get dragged into the upcoming legal battle. A little too late for that.
Does it have anything to do with Drake?
Yep.
Yeah,
okay.
So it's not Alicia Keys.
Is it Serena Williams?
Ah.
Oh, doing her crip walk.
Yep.
According to the blind items, Serena Williams can say what she wants, but she knew exactly what she was doing with her surprise Super Bowl halftime appearance. She's just been told to play dumb so she doesn't get dragged into the upcoming legal battle. A little too late for that.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that the writing was on that wall.
She, of course, has recently, and she's been talking a lot recently, specifically, I think she was tied to that Time Most Influential People article as well, and she's been saying lots of things. My favorite quote from this story is Serena Williams said, quote, "It's sad that anyone would ever think that I did this to make a mockery of Drake, my ex." Then her next sentence is, "What? I respect how they could." Wait a minute.
Okay.
It's sad that anyone would think that, but I respect how they could.
I mean, I can see it, but don't do it.
What? Okay.
Also, I just am whatever.
That quote just tickled me.
She knew.
Yeah, she knew.
And she's fine with it.
And she was happy about it. And she had a good time. And
Exactly.
so did everybody else except for Drake.
Yeah. And she's going to be fine in any upcoming legal battle. So whatever Drake thinks he's going to do, good luck to him.
Yeah.
All right. We'll have to see how that all plays out. Let's move on and do another blind item. You got that first one very nicely done. How about this one? This A-list director who loves stunt casting to mask his personal shortcomings wanted to get this recent award winner when her people asked to have a succinct explanation of how the movie fits into the overall universe. It was a 20-minute answer, and she respectfully declined. This A-list director who loves to stunt cast to mask his personal shortcomings wanted to get this recent award winner when her people asked for a succinct explanation on how the movie fits into the overall universe. After a 20-minute answer, she respectfully declined. So we've got an A-list director who apparently likes to stunt cast and a recent award winner who wanted an explanation how an upcoming movie fit in a universe.
Is this like a Mikey Madison?
You're dang right it is.
Is
and
it
some
James
superhero?
Gunn?
No.
Is it Ryan Reynolds?
No.
But it is like a superhero director?
No. Well, I mean, he was a superhero director, yes, but this is not a superhero movie.
Oh. Michael Bay?
Nope.
Shortcomings.
Is he...
A-list director who loves to stunt cast to mask his personal shortcomings. Dang.
What does that mean? Like he's just so bad at directing that he's got to find big names?
According to the blind items.
Who do we say that about?
Think of a recent movie that might have had a whole boatload of stars in it. Maybe. Some might argue it lacks substance, but it just had big names in it.
What's his name? The old guy.
No.
What was that one?
Megalopolis.
Yeah. Megaflopolis. Okay, so it's not that.
Think of our recent big-time movies. Maybe had more star power than substance.
Okay.
No, it did well.
It did well?
Really well.
Okay. So what movies
Stunt
came out?
casting. Last year.
John Chu? Wicked?
It came out last year. It was not a superhero movie.
Nope.
But it had,
So we're talking about two different movies here. The upcoming movie we're talking about is not a superhero movie. The movie you're trying to get to is a superhero movie from last year.
that
Had some stunt casting involved.
Okay, that he directed.
with
as
Lady
well.
Gaga and Joker. Folia
don't.
no.
So let me read it again. This A-list director who loves stunt casting to mask his personal shortcomings wanted to get this recent award winner, who you already got, Mikey Madison. But when her people asked him to succinctly explain how the upcoming movie fits into the overall universe, it took a 20-minute explanation, and she respectfully declined.
So this overall universe is not a superhero universe.
That one is not.
Okay.
But he did
That's
most
what's
recently.
confusing.
He most recently did a big superhero movie that you could argue had some stunt casting around it.
Okay. Most recently.
What superhero
last
movies
year.
came out last year?
There was one.
Oh, Deadpool? Okay.
Ryan Reynolds?
I said that, but I guess that's not.
He didn't direct it.
Oh, he didn't direct it. I thought he did.
No.
Okay, so who
directed?
it's not like J.J. Abrams.
Nope.
It's not.
Maybe you won't get to it if you don't know it by now. But
Yeah.
Do we know the project that's
yes,
upcoming?
that's what we also have to get to. There's
It's
another
not a James
universe.
Bond.
Nope.
Is it an action hero universe?
It's an action universe for sure.
No.
Not
Is it Fast and
superhero.
Furious?
It's the only other universe that can compare to the Marvel universe.
Oh,
Harry Potter?
Mission Impossible?
Oh, that one. John Wick? Born Identity? What's that one?
James Bond?
I already said that. What are you laughing at?
I'm crying. I'm not
Oh,
laughing.
he's crying.
He's crying because we can't get this.
I know this is really obvious, and I want to apologize to everyone screaming in the comments.
Maybe the
F1?
the biggest franchise of all time.
Star Wars?
Yeah.
There's a Star Wars movie coming
There's
out?
like 7 coming out, including
Talking
this.
about on streaming?
No.
Okay.
Director of Deadpool and Wolverine, who I don't know if you're going to get to, is Sean Levy, we've talked a lot about, because he, of course, showed up to lots of sporting events with Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively.
Okay,
and Taylor
we weren't
Swift.
paying attention to him, unfortunately, for our memory's sake.
Well, he was the director of Deadpool and Wolverine, and according to the blind items, Sean Levy is a guy who likes to stunt cast to mask his personal shortcomings. Apparently, he wanted Mikey Madison for his upcoming Star Wars movie. When she and her people asked to get an explanation on how the movie fits into the overall universe, it took a 20-minute explanation, and she respectfully declined.
She's like, I don't want to be a part of that crap.
If you haven't seen the upcoming releases for Star Wars, there's like 7 movies in the works tied to multiple directors. This one with Sean Levy has Ryan Gosling already tied to it.
This makes me sad.
It is not part of the Skywalker, whatever they call it, universe or Skywalker saga, but it is 5 years after the events of the last movie from the Skywalker saga, but it's going to have new characters and a new world and a new thing. Again, there's like 7 of these.
I don't like this.
Just stop.
This sounds like...
It makes me not care anymore, honestly.
Avatar.
Obviously, because I just didn't even... I'm sure we've heard of this.
We have.
I haven't.
Yeah, I know we had talked about these sort of like other like spin-off-y movies, but I didn't realize that was so close.
Well, Ryan Gosling is the only one tied to it so far. And again, Mikey Madison, as you might expect in a universe that is so convoluted as that one, the best picture or the best actress winner is respectively declined.
Yeah, I mean, and she's perfectly entitled to if she thinks it's a crap project. And I'm sure she's riding high on, the post-Oscar thing where she can be a little pickier about what she does. But, that might not last forever. And she might just find herself in a spinoff at some point in the future.
Yeah. Hey, but get your artistic things out there first. Yeah. Well, some would argue do blockbusters first and then move on to other things.
Good luck to her.
Best of luck to her. Let's move on to do another one here. You guys got there eventually.
I still feel like we didn't get it.
Let's see how this one goes. No one should be surprised that when the shadiest hotel in Vegas teams up with the shadiest YouTuber, the result would be an experience that made this overseas event from last year feel like Disneyland. No one should be surprised that the shadiest hotel in Vegas teams up with the shadiest YouTuber. The result would be an experience that made this overseas event last year feel like Disney.
Is this Resorts World and Mr. Beast? Because they promised all of these. Go ahead.
The last year event.
What was
the overseas event last year?
That wasn't that big game show thing, was it?
No.
What'd he do?
This is just he didn't do this last year. This is just picking a shot. The event that he had with Resorts World made this experience from last year, this overseas event, feel like Disney. Do you remember
Are you talking about
meme-worthy event from last year?
Willy
overseas?
Wonka?
Yes, the Willy Wonka experience.
Oh, wow.
So something that Resorts World is working with Mr. Beast on will rival the Willy Wonka experience.
Not working on, already did.
It happened.
What was it?
I'll fill in all the details for you. But according to the blind item, when you put the Resorts World together with Mr. Beast, you're going to get a result that's going to make the Wonka experience feel like Disney. This was this past weekend, and a bunch of people showed up. They paid $1,000 to spend 3 nights at Resorts World. Every bar and restaurant at Resorts World were supposed to have special Mr. Beast themed items and drinks and deals and specials. Then everyone was going to get a swag bag, and one of the people getting the swag bag was going to receive $10,000 from Mr. Beast. Turns out most of the restaurants had no idea this was happening. All the experiences were absolutely crap, and the swag bag had a bunch of shirts that were so small nobody could wear them.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they're pretty mad. All those people are like, a bunch of them are getting together and suing Resorts World.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
And Resorts World, for those who don't know, received one of the biggest Las Vegas Gaming Commission penalties not too long ago, dealing with the bookie problem and the Shohei Ohtani situation from Major League Baseball, where the biggest player in the world may or may not have been betting illegally on sports.
Oh, right.
He's since been cleared. It was his interpreter the whole time. Yeah, I'm sure it was. But this hotel has had its fair share of controversy, even though it opened up less than 3 years ago.
Wow. Good luck to them.
Yeah.
It is so massive.
I feel like Mr. Beast is getting stretched real thin.
Yes.
In terms of his brand. Like all of these, because I feel like this is not the first Mr. Beast thing that has gotten some criticism.
For sure.
He does so many great things, like charity-wise, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Like-
he's great. I'm just saying, I think sometimes when things scale, you end up losing control.
Exactly.
Yeah. Is that where the game show took place also? Like at Resorts World?
I have no idea.
That huge game show that.
Didn't he build like a town for that? I thought he built like this
Okay.
multiple $10 million
huge,
town somewhere for this. I don't think it was there. Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
But I think you're exactly right. When you start branching out too much, you
Got to be
lose
careful.
control.
I mean, I know, but,
well,
if past his prologue, when celebrity brands get too big.
I will say he did say he's going to reach out to everybody involved, and he's invited them to his own studio or something, going to give them some exclusive experience that they could never get otherwise. So
Yeah.
okay.
He'll
That's
make it right.
great. That's awesome. Yeah.
But don't promise something you can't back up.
Yeah.
So you know the blind item here.
We won't be doing that on our YouTube channel.
Not yet.
It's because we can't offer it. We're working on T-shirts, though.
This A-list celeb goat continues to talk and comment on anything and everything to steer the headlines away from the fact that she hasn't been living with her husband for a while, and they are on the outs. This A-list celebrity goat continues to talk and comment about everything and anything to steer the headlines away from the fact that she hasn't been living with her husband for a while, and they are on the way out.
A-list celebrity goat. Mm-hmm. Like sports goat? Oh, so it's not... Have we already mentioned this sports goat? Did she show up at the Super Bowl?
Nicely done.
Serena Williams and Ohani, the dude who did
The Reddit dude.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Reddit dude.
According to the blind items, Serena Williams maybe was speaking about that Super Bowl and also speaking about a recent tennis star getting a 3-month ban that she says it would have given me a 20-year suspension from tennis. Maybe all those comments she's making has something to do with the fact that she's trying to steer the headlines away from the fact that her and her husband haven't been living together for quite some time and they are on the way out.
Ooh.
That's according to the blind items.
Yeah. I mean, or both could be true.
This is true as well.
Yeah. Usually these kind of things do come true because it's insider information.
Mm-hmm.
So watch this space.
We will. We'll keep an eye on it.
Where there's smoke, there's fire. A lot of times in the blinds, anyway.
All right. With that, let's do another one here. Rolling through the blind items today. Let's see how this one goes. Actually, we got to do a little cleanup. We, here on Blinded by the Item, will take a victory lap when we get something right. We also will clean stuff up when we get it wrong. Because sometimes our blind item sites give us a little clarification to a blind item that we had. And we turned out we were a little bit wrong when we gave it to you. Fortunately, this was the case about a blind item we had earlier this week. So we are going to do this blind item again, this time with the correct information.
Oh, fun.
This foreign-born permanent A-list singer is banned from hanging out with this A-list rocker because the last time they hung out was the last time the foreign-born singer got wasted out of his mind. They used to party together for days on end. You may remember we told you it was Ed Sheeran and Kid Rock.
Yeah.
Half of that's correct.
Kid Rock?
It is Kid Rock.
But not Ed Sheeran.
Not Ed Sheeran. The foreign-born permanent A-list singer who is banned from hanging out with Kid Rock because the last time they hung out, was the last time he got wasted out of his mind.
And by the way, as I pointed out in the last time we mentioned this one, we have a listener who could tell us if this is true from firsthand knowledge. Mm-hmm. We never heard from him or her. Mm-hmm. But
is it a Kid Rock tie?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Well, then maybe they will confirm after we get this second individual actually correct.
So the blind confirmed this, or
the blind has confirmed this.
Is it another Brit?
It's not a Brit.
Okay.
And
we went through every celebrity until we got to Ed Sheeran.
But you also asked a question early on, was this somebody that we knew maybe should not be partying because they had substance abuse issues?
Oh,
and I said no because of Ed Sheeran. That question should be yes.
Okay, so this was a celebrity or a musician?
A foreign-born permanent A-list singer.
Bieber?
Nope.
Foreign-born, a male?
Male.
A male foreign-born singer, a Canadian?
Nope.
A male who's had some issues.
Substance abuse issues would explain why
Who's
he
not a
can't hang
Brit.
out with Kid Rock anymore if it's the last time he got wasted out of his mind, because as of what we believe is the last roughly 15 to 20 years, this individual's been sober.
Oh. Okay. Let's see. Who do we know?
Who do we know?
And I'd argue a little bit against the foreign-born permanent A-list.
Okay.
But I think maybe the blind item is saying permanent A-list by association.
Marriage. So this foreign-born rocker has a very...
You said rocker. I did not.
Oh,
Singer.
pop star. Rapper.
Singer.
Opera?
Oh, opera.
Not rap, not rock, not pop.
Country.
Oh, Keith Urban?
There you go. You got it.
What?
Keith, come on.
Now, actually, I would buy that for $1.
This feels a lot better than the Weird Odd Couple one we had with Ed Sheeran.
Way
So
better.
I actually, yes, this has apparently been confirmed by the blind items, but Keith Urban is actually the one who is banned from hanging out with Kid Rock because the last time they hung out was the last time Keith Urban got wasted out of his mind. They used to party together for days on end.
No!
And as we know, as of like 2006, I think, Keith Urban has been open and about his sobriety struggle, like battle, and I think he's been sober since then.
Well, let's hope
I
that's,
hope
not,
that's
true,
not true.
But
Yeah.
but again, seems far more plausible than Ed Sheeran.
Well, and I think this blind item is just confirming that he cannot hang out with him anymore
Yeah.
because that was a very bad influence on him in the past. So,
And if the listener who knows that they can confirm the story is listening,
can I just
confirm the story.
I just wish having a Kid Rock correspondent would help us more, but let's be honest, it probably doesn't.
Well,
Or
we'll
maybe
find
it
out.
does in this case.
We'll find out.
Got a couple other questions I wouldn't mind asking the Kid
Okay,
Rock
well,
correspondent.
write them down.
Do this off the air.
Yeah.
So another blind item here as we're rolling through them today. This permanent A-lister knew the new project had the potential to not do great. He never imagined it would be this abysmal. This permanent A-lister knew the new project had the potential to not do great. He never imagined it would be this abysmal.
Permanent A-list.
Quick one here. I shouldn't say an easy. I should just say quick one here. This permanent A-lister knew a new project had the potential to not do great. He never imagined it'd be this waffle.
Waffle?
Awful, abysmal, terrible,
Um,
wretched.
Is this so it's a non-actor?
I never said that.
Oh. Okay, because I first thought of like Prince Harry.
Nope.
So it is an actor.
It is an actor.
Are you talking
Plus.
about the success of a movie?
Nope.
Okay.
Permanent A-lister and a new project. Permanent A-list actor with a new... Oh. Does this have something to do with like
Green light.
another creative project?
What do you mean another?
Like, are they currently doing this somewhere? Is it George Clooney?
It is not.
Okay. On Broadway.
Nope.
Okay.
This permanent
I think that's
A-list
doing well.
actor plus. There's more than just acting.
Oh. Ryan Reynolds? Okay, so it's a project.
Is it an American actor?
Yep.
Okay.
Permanent A-list American actor with a new project.
Kevin Costner?
It's a business project,
Well, yes. Although I don't think it's
but not like
doing well.
Oh.
When we have actors that do more than just act, what else might they do?
side hustles.
Sing.
Oh, it's a
Sing?
singer.
A permanent A-list actor / singer. Permanent
David
A-lister.
Hasselhoff.
Mm.
Permanent A-list actor, singer who has a new project.
An album. Okay.
Permanent A-list
gosh.
actor. Oh, it's not Johnny Depp. Okay.
I mean, Robert Downey Jr. is doing a Broadway show, so it's not a play.
This person's from West Philadelphia, born and raised.
Okay.
Bradley Cooper?
Really?
Isn't he from Philadelphia?
I think so.
He's from West Philadelphia, born and raised.
Oh, Will Smith.
Oh God.
Fresh Prince.
I try to forget it.
I'm
about
just
his
thinking
existence.
geography. Well,
That
who
is
do I know from Pennsylvania.
That's the best tease I ever got past the two of you.
Yeah.
The best clue. But Will Smith's new album has absolutely flopped. Nobody's buying it. Nobody likes it. It's terrible. Sorry, Will.
I just saw that coming.
Go slap somebody.
It's all good. It's all good. Good luck to him. And Michael, good luck to you.
Thank you.
And thank you for all those wonderful, juicy bits of gossip with the names left out. We do this daily on the radio on MyTalk. We do it as a podcast. You can download wherever you get your podcasts. And we have our whole YouTube channel. It's called
Blinded by the Item.
Blinded by the item.